All right, another video which I didn't think I would make, but I just want to share my thoughts while drinking tea. These are the videos where I just randomly talk. Okay, now I'm not going to give you the name of the person who I just chatted with. Okay, and my request to my WhatsApp group members: if you know who I'm talking about, please don't bring it up or make fun of him. Okay, my request is please be respectful towards him. I'll tell you what happened was just hardly a few minutes ago. This 20-year-old boy, I have this group which is focused. It's called the mastermind group, where everybody focuses only on sharing their goals, achieving their goals for the day, daily goals. They will share their goals in the morning, and they will share the challenges or the obstacles that they're facing. And towards the end of the day, they will share, morning, this is what I shared, this is what I achieved. So maybe they would say, I want to read a book 10 pages, and I want to go to 10 minutes or 20 or 30 minutes of exercise, and I want to study. For example, I'm just giving you. In the evening, they'll say, okay, I wanted 10 pages. I managed to read 8 because of so-and-so. I did 30 minutes gym. I felt great. And I wanted to study for 1 hour. I managed to do only 10 minutes. I got distracted. So then they share, this is what I learned. This is a mistake I made. And then other people chime in and they say, hey, listen, don't feel down. So it's a environment where everyone supports each other. And no, you cannot join just like that. I'm very, very, very particular who can join this group. Okay. So how many people are there? In this group, it's not just kids. There are just 22 members. Okay. Even though I have multiple groups and multiple members, this group, I cherry pick who I want. And out of these 22, there are working class professionals. There are some people who are 40s, 40-year-old, 45. Some act as mentors. So it's a very protected environment. Okay. So this young man, he's in his 20s. He shared, I'll read out what it says on screen here. See, he's hardly in his 20s, and he mentioned here, I am depressed. Okay. And today I was on my bed the whole day, did nothing, just closed my eyes. And the minute I read that, I was like, huh? A 20-year-old young boy, 20-year-old, for me is a small boy. Okay. Because I have 37 years, almost like 40 years, age gap. So for me, he's a young boy. So he's depressed at the age of 20. And I was like, and not only him, there was another 2 guys who said, I'm feeling depressed. I was like, what the hell is going on here? Like, when I was in my 20s, we didn't know a thing called depressed existed. Like ADHD, which today so many people talk about. I had ADHD, but I never knew there was anything called ADHD because it wasn't invented yet. It wasn't discovered, that condition. So when it was not discovered, well, you didn't have ADHD. I didn't know there was a term called depressed. So guess what? I never felt depressed. Whomsoever I knew, nobody felt depressed. We are always busy or doing something or happy or... So there was no such thing as depressed. In fact, I can't remember from the age of 20 until maybe 30, after the internet and social media, there I realized something called depression was there. And then, obviously now you know a term or a condition like that exists. So, oh, I feel depressed. Oh, I feel this. But until then, nobody knew anything called depression was there. There was no depression. So what I don't seem to understand is, are you feeling depressed because you have discovered there's a term called depressed? And maybe you're feeling down, maybe you're feeling off mood, maybe you're feeling bored. Oh, I'm depressed. What if you didn't know that this term existed? What if you didn't know this condition existed? Would you feel depressed? In fact, what are you depressed about? You have Your hands and legs, you have your arms and legs, you have your eyes, you have ears, you have a brain, you have mother, father, you have a house to stay in, you have food to eat, you have, you can go buy what you want, you have a smartphone, you have internet, you're watching YouTube videos, you can chat, you can talk to girls, you have everything, and you're feeling depressed. What? In fact, I'll tell you something. There are people who live on the streets who you know, don't have the money to even buy a pair of shoes. I don't think they are ever depressed. You'll never see them there because they're constantly walking, talking, doing something physical. I have never seen those people depressed. I've never seen someone who is active, who's working or who's walking, or poor people. I've never seen them depressed. It's only the people who have money, who have time, who have social media, who have WhatsApp, who are jobless, who have. Only you guys get depressed. What are you depressed about, boss? You have your hands, your legs, you have mom and dad who work and pay you and take care of you. You have all your needs which are met. What the hell are you depressed about? What has gone wrong with this generation? It's like, even though I hate taking Andrew Tate as an example, Andrew Tate, Jordan Peterson, Ben Shapiro, all these guys, what they've clearly said, we suddenly we have this generation that is too sensitive, too woke, too timid, too everything. Oh, I feel depressed. Oh, I'm feeling down. Oh, it's offensive. Oh, I'm feeling sensitive. Oh, you have hurt my feelings. Oh, how can you talk like... in my days, there was no, oh, I'm feeling this. You just go catch someone's collar. I'm not saying start doing that. But this is all garbage, yeah. This is all nonsense. I didn't feel an iota of pity for him. No, absolutely not. I felt like I didn't feel, I'm not saying I'm making fun of him. I didn't feel, not even disgusted. I was like, what? Not depressed. What? Trust me, if it was my child feeling depressed, I would book a one-way ticket and send my child to the village, work in the bloody sun, 8 to 12 hours in the sun, work, bend your back, cut the grass, do some work. Trust me, I'll give you in writing, when you do physical work, you won't have time to think or the energy or even the thought of being depressed. It's just that I'm not targeting this young man, but today's generation are bums. Today's generation are soft, they are woke, they are, I don't know, yuck. They are like, it's like, someone's mucus which is just oozing out. They're yucky. I can't stand it. You see people who fight in wars. You see people who go grind it out in the sun. People who are working. People who have maybe cancer. People who are, they have lost their hands, their legs. People in war. They don't get all this. It's just this soft generation of losers, of yuck. I'm sorry, but I don't subscribe to this nonsense. I'm not going to give you, oh, poor thing, oh, poor baby, oh. No, shut up, man. Just, please, don't even waste my time. Don't waste my breath. I don't have time for individuals like this. I'm telling you, I'm not targeting this young man, but I'm sorry. I see 18-year-old, 20-year-olds who are working in the market right now, taking care of their mother and father, working, frying the chicken, skinning the chicken, cooking the chicken, frying the chicken, selling. Yes, how much? Okay, buying. You're talking about 16, 14-year-old doing the work right from maybe 6 in the morning, getting up, helping the parents, then going to school, then coming back, then again helping the parents, then after that working, while working, when free, studying. I have a lot more respect for such kids. Lot more respect for them. Not these pampered, spoiled, weak brats. I find such behavior just despicable. I find it unacceptable, and I'm sorry that you are mentally, physically, emotionally, every way you're weak. But I just can't stand these individuals. Like I said, I'm not targeting this guy, but if you're feeling depressed, you're feeling this and that, please, it's pathetic. The generation that has come forward, pathetic. Seriously, I will make sure, as a father, I will make my daughter tough. Like this, I'll make sure my daughter grows a pair of balls. Because if she's going to be soft, then get out of the house, go fight some Muay Thai fights, actual, with some boys, like that movie Dangal, no? Fight with some boys, go bloody do some work in the sun, go earn some money. When your stomach is empty, when there's no food, when there's no place to stay, when there's, you don't even know where you can get water to drink, you'll not have time for depression. Depression, oh, YouTube. Oh, depression, oh, scrolling. Oh, depression, chatting. What? Generation of soft, unwanted, terrible, weak individuals. I'm sorry, but I don't subscribe to all this. This is what I wanted to share with you. You can disagree with me. I don't care. But I've seen the worst of the worst. People who don't have hands and legs, people who have been raped and molested as children, people who have gone through horrendous, horrifying, unbelievable suffering, but have character. I admire them. Not this. This is all bullshit. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share. You can put your thoughts and comments below, but we have a new generation of wimps. That's what it is. Like I've said, please, members of the group, don't target the guy. It's not his fault, but I'm sorry, but I'm not a fan or subscriber of all this nonsense. Anyway, you guys let me know your thoughts. This is me signing off. Take care.